Today is a special day for me, very special day. I'm very proud to be Mexican today, especially Latino Mexican. And not only because I'm from Guadalajara, but my wife is from Chihuahua. And we're going to honor here today, thanks to our friends at Gift of Hope, an organ donor organization. We are honoring one of our own, Dr. Rafael Garza, who's the first doctor that ever did a transplant on COVID lungs in the United States and the world, right here today. He's here with us today. He's going to accept an award today. So thank you. I'm very proud for Dr. Rafael for being not just Mexican, but from Chihuahua, the homeland of my wife. And he went to school, I think somebody told me he went to school to Guadalajara, where I'm from. So I'm very proud of you, Rafael, and welcome to our chamber. And thank you, Gift of Hope, for supporting us day in and day out. Today is a very special day for me because of that reason. Lastly, I want to mention the board of directors at the chamber. The day in and day out contribute, not only contribute dollars, they contribute time, and more than ever, they contribute their heart. So this organization just keeps growing and growing. Thank you so much for being here, Juan, Arabel, Guillermo, Mayra, Milena, Art, Richard, Socorro, Matt, Kevin, and Luis. Thank you for your support, and thank you for believing in me and this incredible team. And of course, I want to thank the talented Ihcc team, 18 hard professionals that work day in and day out to make sure every business stay open, make sure they get the right resources to your businesses so you can keep standing and keep doing business. Our job is to make sure you stay open. And we're going to do everything possible for you to do that. This is the reason why we have partners like Pfizer, Gift of Hope, BMO Harris Bank, and DoorDash here today, is because they believe in us, they believe in our mission, and they believe in helping businesses grow. In closing, I repeat my opening sentence. We are here to help. Our motto here at the chamber is we are here to help, and we're going to make sure we do that day in and day out. With that, I need to apologize. Chairman Juan Gaitan, chairman of the board of the chamber, couldn't be here today with us. He was going to introduce our next guest. So it's a great pleasure to me to introduce to you our friend, the new CEO of Gift of Hope, Dr. Harry Wilkins. Harry, welcome.
Thank you so much for that introduction. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be here with you today. As you mentioned, Mr. DiPaolo, to recognize the work of an outstanding healthcare professional who has basically contributed his career to support the mission that we have here at Gift of Hope. And that is helping save and enhance the lives of as many people as possible through organ and tissue donation. It's even more pleasure for me to know that an organization such as the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, which we have supported for over many years, continues to stress the importance of registering to become an organ and tissue donor. A couple of years ago, we hosted a roundtable where you, Mr. DiPaolo, made the commitment publicly of supporting organ and tissue donation and transplantation by helping us educate our Latino population and help dispel the myths that surround this topic in our communities of color. And we really thank you for continuing to help to promote this message through the organizations such as yours that is, like you mentioned, so influential. This month happens to be April. April is National Donate Life Month. This is a time where all of us here at Gift of Hope work with our donation partners and advocates in the state of Illinois and Northwest Indiana to focus attention on the life-saving and healing benefits of organ and tissue donation, and to talk about the importance of registering as a donor. One of those partners is Northwestern Hospital. I am a trauma surgeon by training, and just in October became the president and CEO of Gift of Hope. So I'm very near and dear to the world of surgery. And one of the partners that I mentioned at Northwestern Hospital has the honor of having what I feel to be an outstanding surgeon. He's introduced as an outstanding Latino Mexican American surgeon, but he's an outstanding surgeon who happens to be Latino Mexican American. Mr. DiPaolo, you mentioned that today you're very proud to be of Mexican descent. I will tell you that every day is a day to be proud of Mexican descent. And today, all of us in Chicago, Illinois, and the United States can be proud of Dr. Rafael Garza-Castillon, he has put us on the world map. And so he has performed the first ever double lung transplant between COVID-19 patients at Northwestern. From a surgeon, I can tell you that this is an extremely technically difficult operation. And having COVID makes that even more challenging. So from a personal and professional standpoint, I have a great regard for Rafael Garza-Castillon. It is great pleasure for me to be able to present this award to him. Do we have a picture of the certificate we'll be presenting? So I'd like to read this: for his proverbial and historic participation in the first double lung transplant in the United States for a patient with COVID-19 infection at Northwestern Hospital in Chicago. Thanks to the effort of Dr. Garza-Castillon, medical science has taken a fundamental step in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic and organ and tissue donation and transplantation. Dr. Castillo, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Wilkins, for your kind words. I'm truly honored for this award. And as you mentioned, I mean, I'm happy to be Hispanic every day. Just today, we were finishing our 17th bilateral lung transplant for COVID-19. So we've come long ways now. Yeah, so we're very happy about that. It was a long night. We were awake all night, but it was really satisfying to do the 17th one. Still a lot of work to do. We have many patients waiting. We're bringing hope to people who are in desperate need for it. So we'll continue doing that. And I personally want to thank Dr. Wilkins and Gift of Hope. We work very closely with you, and in the name of my colleagues and I just want to thank you for all you do. You're part of this effort in this big team, and thank you for making this effort possible. And you deserve a lot of recognition as well. So I want to thank also Juan Gaitan, the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Jaime DePaulo, which I was hearing he's from Guadalajara and wife is from Chihuahua. So I'm sure we'll become good friends. Yeah, we should go out sometime when, I don't know if we'll still can meet with the COVID situation, but when this is under better control, we'll meet each other. And I also want to thank Ana Paula Ballesteros. She's a really good friend. She's a friend of my wife as well. And thank you for this invitation. And I'm very grateful for this award. So thank you all.
Thank you, doctor. Es un placer y vamos a celebrarlo próximamente.
Claro que sí. Jaime, nos vemos.
A Paula y al doctor Harry Wilkins con nosotros.
Perfecto. I agree with that. That would be great.
Thank you, guys.